got lots of things we can do with the moths here.
Lumos. Depulso.
Because that makes that temporarily. Why does it matter if that's raised?
Lumos. Depulso.
Probably so I can. No, that doesn't make any sense. But it's not letting me jump up.
This looks even more complex.
Ah,
Lumos.
Come here. So it wouldn't follow me unless I raised it. Gotcha.
Depulso.
Okay.
Revelio.
Huh.
Expelliarmus. Lumos.
Yeah, see, I think I'm gonna lose it when I.
Depulso. Lumos.
Oh, damn it, you gotta be quick.
Depulso. Lumos.
Go, 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 go.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok. Incendio. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
That was pretty cool. That was a cool little dungeon. All the little moth puzzles and stuff.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Okay.
To think those thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna need to go get another cup of coffee here in a minute.
You're going to regret that. You've made a grave mistake.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Aha! Back for more. Knew you were still hanging back.
Potato. Places.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Potato.
Nothing more than
Expelliarmus.
quite conductive, aren't we?
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Also, that's mine.
Places. Accio. Incendio.
No, it won't. He won't pull him in.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! Oh, what's the light?
That's
go
right.
out
20
your
points of
eye?
Ravenclaw.
Reducto!
Glacius.
Potato!
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Reducto!
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Alright, we're good to go. What was this right up here? Oh, that's a Merlin puzzle. Alright. Which eventually I will work on.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress
20
Ranrock.
points to
The helmet
Ravenclaw!
shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour and profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
I don't trust him
We shall
entirely
speak
because he
soon.
won't tell me the truth.
Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims
he's
might
totally hiding
possibly
something.
be aligned.
Totally hiding something. Complete. The Helm of Urquhart.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Revelio.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I'm under the 3rd tier, Chris. Like, I need 12 more to finish. But I did finish the 2nd tier this morning. That's what I did at the first 45 minutes of the stream. Whatever was ran around and got, like, more of the bits and pieces. Alright, we have some unidentified gear to identify.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come
Are we
along,
going to
then.
unlock a new room in the house?
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
You can wait, Deeks. I've got gear to identify. And I've got plants to harvest. And I've got assignments to see, probably. Oh, I've got gear to worry about. My goodness. I'm going Willy Wonka style, mother fudge. I'm not wearing that. That's a ridiculous hat. But if I was going for the Oompa Loompa look, I could. The Oompa Loompa slave master look. That is a horrible looking scarf. Alright. Let's check the quest lists. That's flying. Serona. Man, I feel like I should start to clear some of these side quests.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Glad you came.
The 3 broomsticks. Oh, there's somebody upstairs that needs something. Let's check that out first. Since we're here. Oh, they're not upstairs. They're outside and somewhere else. I like the music. You know what this place reminds me of? There is a... I'm gonna get sidetracked for a second. Hang on. I gotta go to our old Instagram. And find this photo, because there was a really cool bar we went to that was it was an ancient ship. Yeah, here it is. It is the Armada Bar at Balik Castle. Here, I'm gonna pull this shot up really quick. I wonder if they've got the Armada. I'm hoping they have on their website. If they don't have it on their website, I have this picture of it. What's up, Dralic? Yeah, see, the Armada Bar is a Spanish galleon. It's basically, it was oak bulk salvaged from Spanish Armada galleons off the coast of Ireland. And they salvaged it and they made this entire bar is built out of it. Let me pull this image up really quick. Oh, there's no proper dark mode. Anyway, but that's a shot we took of the bar on the inside. I was hoping they had like a better, because this is reminding me of the interior of this place. I've only got the one shot. And I'm hoping maybe somebody else has got some better shots. Anyway, it was a really cool bar at Balik Castle in Ireland. The game aesthetic for some reason just reminded me of this place when we were there. I've got a video snippet up somewhere, but I don't remember where it's at the moment. Anyway, it just reminded me of this place a little bit. Memories! Back in the day when I used to travel a lot.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
All right.
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Now we should be able to fast travel there because I think I've been there before.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't.
Side
I
question.
can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him.
Understandable.
If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Do I have some on me? I do.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
I was gonna say, I grabbed some in the
you.
woods earlier.
How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Perfect.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Okay. Piece of pie. Cake. Sweet treat. Yeah, buddy. Let's sell, and then I'm gonna need to get a cup of coffee before we go any further.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I want to sell
I
to her,
did.
but she might only have a quest for me at the
Never
moment.
imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Love the music.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
My wits in.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
That coffee's calling me.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic in even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with
What's up,
dark
Hector?
magic near the edge of the
Ding,
forest.
ding, 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 ding.
I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind.
What do you have for sale?
Alright, finally I can see what she's got for sale.
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvelous. I could always use more of these.
I'm a hairy wizard! That's right, Nigel. I've got the hairs of a
Thank you
wizard!
for passing through.
Harry Wizard!
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Okay, that just gave us a boatload of quests. So let me go back in my quest journal. Brother's Keeper.